First topic, we're talking about Nick Cannon. He's expecting a child with model Bre Tiesi. It will be his 8th child and her first. He's getting slammed by social media because this is on the heels of him losing a child in December with Alyssa Scott. It's like this woman just lost her child with you, but you're flaunting a new child with a different woman so soon, and she had to sit there and watch. Fans came at him for that. What are your thoughts on this?
Is there a specific time that it takes take you to grief? Like what? How you gonna slam him for that? Like me personally, I don't agree what he's doing with all these kids. I think that's weird as hell. Like at this point, you're doing it on purpose. You feel me? And I feel like
he's always been doing it on purpose. These kids ain't an accident.
As a father, you can't be there for all your kids. Especially if everybody lives all over the place. There's no way you can be present through all your kids' lives. That's reckless behavior. It's up to him when he wants to grieve and how he wants to grieve. You can't tell him, oh, he can't have a kid for another year because his kid died. I mean, bro, like, you feel me? He's probably still grieving.
So he should just move on.
No, I mean,
he's not married to the woman.
So he just move on from.
But
that's what it sounds like.
Move on and grieve. Yeah,
he did.
You can't stop your life.
I mean, he didn't expect for one of his children to die.
Yeah. And then he knew. They said like based on like when she was pregnant, like they saw tumors and stuff, so they kind of he might not survive. Yeah. Do
you know if it died right away?
No.
Like later, had complications and stuff.
If you knew your child had tumors, that's.
I mean, you still gonna we just gonna.
You mean like just take a chance to see if it lives? I mean,
would you like put it to bed like?
No, I think we should try to take a chance.
That's selfish.
Is it?
I think you take a chance.
Like so especially if your kid's gonna die and you know they're gonna die, a high chance they're gonna die. Do you say just pull the plug or do you give it a chance?
I think you give it a chance.
You give it a chance. They might be like autistic or whatever, or something wrong with them, but it's like fuck it, that's my kid.
Why does the public decide how long you should grieve?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like really curious. Like
that's the world we live in. It sucks. I hate this world we live in.
So I gotta sit
I
down.
know I'm gonna get canceled. I'm waiting on it. I'm gonna go turn my phone off and chill out my house and play Madden.
Don't come to my house.
There's part 2. He also had a celibacy vow. People thought he broke.
Because obviously I had the celibacy challenge like when we started. I'm glad you mentioned that because one of the reasons I couldn't say, or I just didn't choose to say it then, but my therapist was one of the ones who said I should probably be celibate. And the reason why is because I had shared that news about, Bre being pregnant, and it was like, yo, I don't know what to do. I felt like I was trying to get a grasp. I was like, I have a new show coming out, and then that was the reason why I started my celibacy.
Apparently, he found out about his 8th child. His therapist said you need to be celibate. You have this is your 8th child, multiple baby mothers. Nick said he needed a better grasp on life. People thought he broke his celibacy vow, but the 8th child came before he started his celibacy vow. So basically, I think it was from like September to December. I think he said from September or October till the new year, I'm going to be celibate. People recently found out about the kid. Last thing they knew was he was on a celibacy vow. This whole shit's weird. Like, because it's like he's kind of remorseful. Yo, this is my 8th kid. I'm kind of wilding. You feel me?
Kind of.
I think he should have decided that. 3rd, 4th.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no limit. There's no limit, but there's no limit.
If it's with one person, but if it's with 7 people, or I don't even know how much people.
Yeah.